There is another, it sounds like a BR sounding name. Like it's not Brendan, it sounds like Brian. Like I said before, like a Brian. And I also feel like it's like I need to talk to mom. There's mom energy. I also feel like either mom and dad are separate. So your mom, do you understand that? Okay. I also feel like he's showing me, do you understand like his act, like somebody else's actions? Oh, Lord love it. I feel like, do you understand like the impact connection? I feel like somebody, I'm going to puke. I don't have anything to puke in. I feel like somebody, I feel like somebody's actions cause his passing. Do you understand that? Okay. Are you, is this a, is he, do you not have the body?
No.
Okay. No. Okay. But you understand that he's passed, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Because I always say I do a lot of work with missing person cases across North America, work with FBI. I never want to be the person who's delivering the news that they've crossed. Do you understand that? Because that's not mine to hold, right? But I feel like in your heart, you know that. Do you understand like the head pain? Was he like either, I just feel like there was a considerable either mental health stuff going on or drinking drugs. Like he's like, I couldn't get it straight in my head. However, that doesn't mean that that's okay for what happened to me. Do you understand that?
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you understand the BR sending name? Like Brandon, Brian?
Brian is my son's name.
Okay. And who's the G or the J? So that's who's passed. And who's like the Justin?
Jimmy is his last name.
Who's like the Jason, Justin, Jordan? Oh. Is that your dog? Okay, write it down. I know that there's another J name that's coming through. I can see Jimmy right on your thing there, so I know it's not that. It's kind of like the universe is like spirit is like, yeah, that's too easy. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like there's a Lorianne coming through, right? Don't get me wrong, there's some psychics who do that. I am not that psychic. But I just feel like he's laughing because he's like, I lived a really badass life and a really hard life. And he was the one in the family that you always prayed a little harder for. And that I feel like when you got the call, you were like, I know. It's kind of like he's like, I know his spirit is like, he's like, I'm at peace. You need to know that. You just need to hear me. There's going to be resolution. I do feel like either, do you I want to whisper to you, but I don't want to tell the other. I don't even know how many of you are on there. Like, I just feel like, how do I word that? Two things. I feel like police know.
Yeah.
There are informants who know, and there are people who know. The reason why it's not boom, just go find the body is because they want to get a conviction attached to the body. Do you understand that? They're in the process of it, and they're not sharing information with you. Well, you're a little bit of a spitfire. Let's just put that out there. Do you know what I mean? And you call people on their shit, and you're like, just a second here. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. I understand patience is not one of my virtues, but you need patience. I know we're samesies. Do you understand that? But I do feel like, here's the thing. Sometimes in cases, there is no resolution. Do you know what I mean? I definitely see resolution / conviction, do you know, within that. Second thing, Mama, you need to know, karma is a bigger bitch than our justice system will ever be. Do you understand that?
Yes.
He's also saying that and what I mean by that is that, well, exactly what I said. Karma is enough said, is what I'm going to say. I don't want to advocate for vigilante behavior or anything like that. I just have to be careful with what I say. Second, he's the eagle that comes to you. Yep. And he's like, tell mom to get into nature. Yep. You understand that? Are you doing like a walk or going back to nature?
Not really. I sit out a lot and I see a lot of crows. Crows, lots of crows. But there is an eagle that comes around once in a while.
Yeah. I feel like the crows are your family. So either they come to you and they're like talkers, you know what I mean? Like they're all kind of talking. You have that way of connecting, but you need to know that his spirit is free. Did you do like a sacred fire for him or a fire? Just a second. Fire. It's like a fire connection. He's asking you to get back to nature and roots. So I feel like there's either a walking journey that you're going on or being in nature, that you're going to receive messages from him on your own and trust what you're receiving. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I haven't had my dream. Everybody else gets the dream, but I haven't. He hasn't come to me yet.
Wait for it, because he visits you in your dreams. But, and this is the thing, you guys know what I mean when I say visitation dream. Comment if you've had a visitation dream, like let me know. Visitation dreams are when you see your loved one in your dream, you know with absolute certainty, you'd bet money on it, you know that it's them coming through to you. You can recall what they're wearing, the environment you're in, and exactly what they say to you. It doesn't matter if you had that a week ago, 5 years ago, 15 years ago, you know that dream with certainty was a visitation. Here's the thing, Mom, that they come to you, he comes to you, and your family comes to you in your dreams. But if you remembered every dream, you'd never want to wake up. Because there's a part of you some days right now, and even though you have other ones at home, do you know what I mean? There's other family. You're like I said before, well, if something happened to me, at least I get to be with him. Do you know what I mean? Nothing is happening to you, but he's just like, you need to know that I am right there with you. You will get your dream. Do you know what I mean? But he needs you to connect in nature more. That's what's going to build your connection to him stronger. Do you understand that?
I actually do. Yeah. We planted 4 trees, one for his kids, one for his family, one for his brothers, and one for me and his dad and me have split up years and years ago.
But I feel like there was still this coming together, or this grace that you showed in dealing with this. Do you understand that? Even though you had those differences, that's our boy. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. He came and he helped us plant the trees.
There you go. I just feel like that's his way. He wants you to get back there. He wants you to get back into nature. That's how you're going to feel the closest to him. I do feel like there is a resolution. And as a psychic medium who works with police and law enforcement and missing person cases, I'm like, zoom in, show me the details. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. So it's, you know, when you're on Google Map and you're like, zoom, you can zoom in. That's how I see things. And he's like, nope, this is what you're getting. Do you know what I mean? It's in their hands. So, but I feel like it's a positive experience in that way. Might not have been as positive as you wanted it to be. So just faith within that. He's like, I got this, Mama. Okay. Thank you so much.